Okay, so we should have our levels now and our grid line set up. One thing I'm going to do is just finish off tidying off this views and that. So what we're going to do is tidy up our elevation markers and fix them in the right positions so that it's all set up for us to start modeling and it corresponds to the elevations that we've set up as well. So if you click on, if you select one of the elevation markers, you can move it. So I would just move it above, out of the way. So I'll just move all four of them out of the way of the grid lines. So make sure it's outside the grid lines. If you click on one of the elevation markers, the black beak of the circle, you should get a solid line and a dashed line. The solid line indicates the starting point at which you're standing and viewing that elevation. Okay, sometimes that might be inside the building, in which case when you're trying to find an elevation, it actually becomes a section through the building rather than an elevation. So make sure that sits just outside the grid line. I mean, I'm assuming that the building is here within my grid lines, so that's where my building is going to sit in those four grids. So I would put that there. The dash line again indicates the view range, so how far back you want to view that elevation. Again, sometimes students leave it at this point, or it's in the middle. I usually just extend it all the way through the building because I want to view the whole building in elevation and all the parts of it, especially if there is different sections that rise up above the rest of them and that. So again, if you just go around all the elevations, just make sure drag that line, the horizontal line and the dash line to where they need to be. This one, and then number 4. Later on, I will show you how to hide those markers so you don't have to see them. But for now, if they're out of the way, that's fine. It's all set up now. So all your elevations should be in the right place. Again, that will follow itself as well on the other levels. Those markers will adjust themselves as well.